Hello, friends and strangers on the internet. Welcome back to my channel. Hello and welcome back. Today we're back with another Patreon request. I'm a bit excited for this one. Today we're checking out the artist Björk. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. That's how I've always heard it pronounced. But we are checking out her song and music video, Bachelorette. Now, I'm especially excited because I am a fan of Björk, mostly through my partner. My partner's a fan of Björk, so he's shown me a lot of her music videos, a lot of her songs. But this is one I have not heard or seen, so I'm pretty excited. This is going to be a real blind reaction, and I'm excited about that. Yes, before we jump, did I mention this? Yeah, we're checking out Bachelorette. I think I'm talking too fast in all of my excitement. I apologize. Before we jump into that, though, I want to give a big, big thank you to all my viewers and supporters. Thanks for viewing. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for watching my videos and hanging out with me while I check out amazing music. And I hope you're discovering some amazing music along with me. There have been a few of you who have done that, and it just really warms my heart. I love that I can react to songs that y'all have already heard, but it's also really cool when I can promote an artist you've never heard before, and I really like that. So thank you. Thank you so much, all of you, for being here. Now let's jump into this. Alrighty, tighty, lefty, and righty. Now, if you would like to check the song and music video out without me, the link to the video is in my description. It'll be the first link you find, and it will take you to the song and video we're about to watch together. It is on Björk's official channel, so if you like it, go check out more of her music. She truly is an amazing artist. I think so anyway. Anyway, let's jump into this. Bachelorette by the amazing artist Björk. Let's go.
One day I found a big book buried deep in the ground. I opened it, but all the pages were blank. Then, to my surprise, it started writing itself. One day I found a big book buried deep in the ground.
Okay, the real question is she following the book's instructions, or is the book just narrating what she's already choosing to do? I wonder if we'll find out by the end of the story. Let's find out. It's called My Story. Fascinating. Okay. One thing I have learned about Björk is that I never hear her lyrics fully on the first listen. I don't know if it's just the way she throws her voice around melodically, or if it's like an accent thing, or if it's a me thing. I really don't know, but I'm definitely gonna have to read the lyrics afterward. That's always been the case when I've listened to a song by her. Even though this is my first reaction to her on my channel, that's been the case in like my real life when I've heard her songs. So this will be no different. For now, I'm just gonna focus on the visuals and the story being told. I think it's really interesting that this story has like elevated. It started off with just being her story, but now she's sharing it, much like an artist does, right? Like I'm curious about what she's building here. It's fascinating. I'm really fascinated by it. Like it's escalating. Is it her story anymore? Is it though?
I'm a whisper in the water, secrets hard to hear. You're the one who grows distant when I beckon you near. You now return to the tide will show you soon. If you forget mine.
It's not her story anymore. Okay, do you see that face he made? Okay, so here's the third iteration of this play. I'm assuming it's a lot more surreal. It feels more distant, like those trees didn't really look like trees, they were like it's like little rotating cylinders that represented trees. And it's like the guy who played the publisher in the previous iteration is like, "Look, it's me." He's having a "look, it's me" moment. But the guy that played the original guy is like disappointed by this performance. It's so fascinating the way that art changes over time. So interesting. Like he's having a "oh look it's me" moment. And he's like, "Ew, so disappointing." Oh, her story gets unwritten because it's not her story anymore. Oh, the audience gets smaller and smaller. Go bury it. Go bury it. Go bury it back in the woods. I hope that's what she does. Return to nature, girl. Bury it in the woods. Oh, goodness. Oh man, what a gorgeous music video. I need to read the lyrics, and I hope the lyrics match up to what I just watched. That was gorgeous. It was very subversive, but it was just so fascinating. It started off being her story, but wasn't her story because she found the book in the woods, and it was almost like it was writing itself naturally, if you will. And it's like, remember earlier in my reaction, I was like, is she writing the story by acting it, and then the book is just writing what she's doing, or is the book telling her what to do and she's following the instructions? Like chicken or egg kind of situation, right? Oh, this is so philosophical. I love it. And then like later on, like as she's trying to share her story, because it's called My Story, uh, it stops being her story. Like new and new versions of it come out, which is what happens with stories, isn't it? I mean, as somebody who's just for funsies studies mythology and history and how history is affected by mythology and vice versa, like it's just something I do for fun. It's almost like she was telling that story of how like mythology changes or how stories change or how like history even changes based on who's telling it. And man, man, okay, let me flip the camera around before I yap at y'all, and then I'll yap y'all a little bit more, and then I'll go read the lyrics and yap y'all even more, if you can, stand that. Okay, so I just want to focus on the music video for a second. The music video was amazing, absolutely amazing. Just she's such an artist, y'all. Like she really is. If you have not checked out her other music videos, go do so. I really recommend them. Um, but I really, we live in a world where people like to complain about remakes of stories, remakes of movies, remakes of books, you know, and when I was a kid, we had the same problem. Like, I read a book that I really liked, and then a movie would come out, and I'd be like, ugh, they ruined the book because they made the movie different. And now there's movies, that are remakes of movies, and people are like, ugh, they ruined the movie because they made the movie different. And the stories have just always been that way. Like, I don't know who needs to, hear this, but here you are. Like, stories have always done that. Mythology has always done that. History has literally always done that. Depending on who's telling the story's going to change, even classics. That's just how it is. I mean, I could talk about that for hours, and I'm not going to in this video, but maybe in another video if somebody wants me to. But I just think it's interesting how in Bjork's video specifically, the audience of the story got smaller and smaller. It was like it was less about sharing it with the world and more about sharing it with who's publishing it. Because you noticed that the people who were in the smaller and smaller audience were more and more about the people who are like producing it and less about the people they are producing it for. And I think there's a message there. I'm probably not going to be able to articulate that, but I think there's a message there, and I think that's beautiful. There's so many things to be said about this music video. I really should like slow down a little bit because I could yap about this for a very long time. I could analyze this music video for a very long time, and I would love to, but I'm not going to do this. This is just a reaction, not an analysis video. But there it is. There's my reaction. I would love to analyze this music video. There it is. If I could sum it up in one sentence. Anyway, let me go read some lyrics so I can get a fuller picture of the song and not just the visual of the story told in the music video. And then I'll be back to yap at y'all about the song as a whole. Okay? Because I think I've yapped about the video enough. Be right back. Oops, I'm back. Thanks for waiting. So this one, I found the lyrics on Genius Lyrics, and it is incredibly poetic. And I scrolled up to the top of the Genius Lyrics webpage where they often have a paragraph about the song. And just by reading that first sentence, it seems to indicate that this is like a sequel or a continuous story about someone named Isabel. So I wonder if the album this song is on is a concept album that tells the story about this young woman, Isabel, and her experience. And this is like her Bachelorette experience, her experience of just kind of being on her own. Um, I'm not gonna lie, the first line of the song really hit me. I'm a fountain of blood in the shape of a girl. Like, bam. Like that. That's so beautiful. That's so profound. That sentence alone carries so much weight to it. And I feel like pretty much any woman or girl who has like matured to a certain level can probably relate to that sentence alone if they think about it hard enough. Like, I just think that's gorgeous. Um, the fact that the song is called Bachelorette makes me wonder if this is like a song about literally being alone, or if some she keeps mentioning a you or a your, and I wonder if this is like after breaking up from a relationship and like kind of finding herself. Again, I don't know because this appears to be part of a series. So I don't think I can analyze the lyrics, or as much as I want to, I can't analyze them as a standalone story, but the poetry of it is incredibly beautiful. Um, it really feels like it was a poem. If you, for whatever reason, did not enjoy the music or the music video of what we just, watched and reacted to a moment ago, I definitely encourage you to go read the lyrics at least of this song because it is just beautiful poetry. And if you find it on Genius Lyrics like I did, there's like little things where you can click on it and it'll explain it to you. And I try not to click on those during my reaction. I'll probably do that later, just out of curiosity. That was really fun. And this video is getting a little long, so I need to like close out my reaction. That was a phenomenal video. It was an absolutely phenomenal video. I could yap about it forever. I would love to take the time to analyze it. I'm not going to do that here. I've done enough of that, but I would love to do that. Like, I really loved this video. It was phenomenal. I would love to check out the rest of the songs on this album. I saw that this was track 30, so probably a long album, but man, if I could find the time, I would love to check it out. Man, that was phenomenal. I thought that was wonderful. If you thought that was wonderful, please check out more of Björk's music. I highly recommend it. While this is my first reaction on my channel to her, I have checked out some of her music before, and I freaking love it. She's really an amazing artist. One of those like once in a generation kind of artists. I really do think so. So I think you should go check her out. If you liked that video we watched, or if you want to check out more of her music, again, click that link in my description. It's the very first one you'll find. It will take you to the video we watched together, and it is on her official channel, so you can find more of her music from there. This video is really dragging on, so I'm going to go ahead and end it. Thank you for hanging out with me and spending this time with me. If you made it this far in the video, I do appreciate you, and I'm going to end my video here. See you in the next one. Bye for now.